So last night, we were reporting live as the bombs dropped and hit Iran. And then they hit again, and then again. We were here live when the rockets went from Iran to multiple different countries in the Middle East. In that exchange, I heard Bibi Netanyahu say, we've bound you guys for regime change. Not only that, we think that now that once we're done bombing you, we want to make sure that you guys know we're not your enemy. That you guys can go on and finish the regime change. Take back your country. And that is such a colonizer and abuser's mindset. That's the abuser's mindset, the narcissistic person who would abuse anything from women to children, to friends and family, and even their own mothers in hospice care. Imagine the mindset of someone who says, you know what, I know that you don't like Trump, so I'm going to come and bomb America. And as your friends and brothers and sisters die, and your countrymen die after I bomb them, you can go take it back from him. Just make sure you say thanks to me first. No matter how much I despise this man for what he's done, there's not a chance in hell you bombing me is going to make me think you aren't my enemy as well. Unless you think you're God. Yeah, that's the narcissistic view. I'm God. My wrath is justified. And when I give it to you, you bow down and say, thank you, sir. At least it wasn't me who died. Now I'll go out and do your bidding. Thank you for the spanking, Father, is what these disgusting, gross abusers, colonizers, actually think. And there's another thing that happened. Hopefully this is within 3 minutes, it'll be short. If not, it's going up as it is. Turns out 50 children, unalived, killed, destroyed in this bombing campaign by the U.S. and Israel. That was predetermined. That was a whistleblower. A whistleblower gave the memo that one of the ways that Trump will try to manufacture consent is by having Israel bomb first, and then hope that Iran retaliates in such a way that there are casualties, American lives, therefore manufacturing consent that we should be at war with them. Not only is dumb, but unfortunately that also works with some people. They're already buying the flag for their car and the pin. But not only did that happen, not only did they do that, the worst part about that is they did it after the whistleblower came out and said this will be their plan. And they thought so little of you. They thought so little of you and me. We're just cattle. We're stupid. And we don't deserve even the falsification of an excuse. Fine. You exposed that we were going to kill Americans to justify war, to manufacture consent. We'll just do it anyway. Because fuck you. That's why. What are you going to do about it? You're still going to want to go, aren't you? And if you don't, who cares? We're there. But 50 children were dead as a result. Well, considering the mass murder, the genocidal people that we're dealing with, the criminals, the felons, the murderers, the rapists, the worst of the worst, the most degenerate, inhuman, disgusting, criminal-minded people on earth run both of these countries. America, you are now Japan in the axis of evil. And Israel, you are now Germany. Oh, yeah. Because the difference here is you already were genociding a people, an entire people. We were giving you the money and the bombs for it, though. But I just find it ironic, in a disgusting, twisted turn of fate, that the people who were genocided or tried their hardest to be by Germany has now turned into Germany in our Third World War. And the people who were bombed at Pearl Harbor by the Japanese, the only time anybody's ever decided to put a bomb on this country, are now that Japan in the Third World War. This axis of evil, there was three of them. There were three of them. Our third is Russia. Let's see what they have to do when all of this. When we're done burying the 50 children that we killed there will be 50 more. We've done it before. We're very used to it in America. We've done it before. We're doing it again. People are already rah-rahing. Even on my sports station. Just go in and capture them and make this quick. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? They manufactured consent that quick, that easy. We were live last night. We saw it happen. We saw the shock in the eyes of people reporting from around the world, because when we go live, we actually tune in to 4 or 5 or 6, sometimes different stations around the world, from France to Australia to the BBC to Al Jazeera. The shock in the faces of these people. And I said, that's okay. When our guys come home in caskets wrapped in an American flag, the same red hat people over here are going to say, I can't believe this happened to them, and ask for more of it. And when they come home wrapped in that flag, we need to remember that they did so because of a choice that their president made. Because he wanted them to die to manufacture consent. The memo was out 2 days before, and they did the same plan anyway. And then admitted it. So you have no excuse to not know this. Even if you don't believe me, if you come here by accident because you have 2 brain cells and not 3, and you happen to be the red hat guy, at least find out. All it takes is a click. If you don't believe me, it's very easy to find out. Just click. The memo came out. Yeah, so I want you to remember that those people coming home in that flag-wrapped casket, they died so that the Epstein class could build hotels and golden statues on the bones of dead Palestinians and feel safe and not have to look over their shoulder, because Iran is the only country that hasn't signed into the filth and the money-making opportunity of really awesome beachfront property fit for kings and queens and presidents and Führers. It's all right. I guess tomorrow and in a week or so when they come home, it'll help to keep the rah-rah going. But in a few months from now, all those same red hat people will be calling them suckers and losers anyway.